So payday filing, it's coming. There's been a lot of noise about it, there's a lot of information, but there's also a lot of poor information about payday filing, which has not helped, and it's actually left a lot of small business owners confused about what's coming up. But there's plenty of time to still get sorted, so this video will take you through what it is and what you can do to get yourself ready for the 1st of April when payday filing is compulsory for small business owners. It's not been helped with articles like this one, which claims on average for small business owners the cost will be an additional $2,000 a year, or even worse, this one, which claims it's a stealth tax. Both are pretty poorly informed articles, to be honest. So let's first of all talk through what it is. The main change is that you will need to file your employees' information every pay run rather than monthly. Now the key word there is information. There is actually no changes to when you actually make payment to the IRD for your PAYE. For most companies, this is on the 20th. For some larger companies, they do this twice a month on the 5th and the 20th. So the key point there is no changes to how often you have to actually make payments to the IRD. The main change is when you file the information with the IRD, which will be done every pay run rather than just solely on the 20th. So for example, if you're a monthly payee already, then there will be no changes. If you pay fortnightly, there'll be some months when you'll have to do it either 2 or 3 times in a month. And if you're weekly, you're looking at 4 times. So the key thing that I think there's a lot of misinformation about though is the fact that the payment terms is still the 20th. Point 2, you will have to supply the birth dates and full name, first name and surname of your employees with the IRD. And the third one is that if you have PAYE of over $50,000, you will then have to, or they will ask you to file your PAYE or through an electronics means using a payroll provider. So let's talk about some of those 3 points in more detail and some of the solutions for them. So now it seems really intimidating the fact that you have to file information with the IRD more frequently about PAYE with payday filing. But they are really encouraging you to get onto some of the electronic and online payroll providers. These payroll providers will automatically lodge your PAYE information with the IRD, so you actually don't have to do anything extra with payday filing. This makes so much sense for business owners. Using the old paper forms is still quite admin-based task, whereas if you're using payroll software, particularly online ones that integrate with Xero, not only are you taking care of payday filing, but you're also creating a lot of automation and reducing admin time to pay your staff, because these systems are great. They give you mobility, they give you great visibility of your staff's leave balances, and also make it easier for your staff to get their pay slips, whether it's via app or online. So we partner here at Rightway with PaySource, and PaySource are a great provider of a solution which can work for your businesses. It starts as little as $6.89 pay slip, so it's per employee. So the cost goes up depending on how frequently you pay and how many employees you have. The other solution is Xero. Xero offer their own payroll software, which integrates obviously directly with Xero and is a little bit different to some of the other payroll suppliers. So to enroll with payday filing, you can either go through 2 ways. Once you're on board with a payroll supplier, they can manually help you get on board and lodge with the IRD the forms that are needed to get payday filing up and underway. You can actually start now. Payday filing was actually launched in April 2018. If you're with Xero, you will still need, or you're on a manual payroll system, you will need to go through MyIR. Here's the link here, which is the online portal for the IRD, where you can apply to get payday filing enrolled and started for your business. If you have any questions, we're here to help, but there's also a bunch of great payroll providers on the Xero integrations platform, so we'll put some links below in this video where you can look at other options outside PaySource and Xero for that. But any questions, contact your accountant. Here at Rightway, we're more than happy to help any questions around payday filing. But the key message for all business owners is don't be scared, don't be intimidated. It's not as bad as some of the press make it sound.